Hello.
Hey, hi.
Hi, Mr. Keyur. How are
Hey,
you?
I'm great. Thanks, Mohini. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you so much for asking. I'm so excited for this conversation today.
Same here.
So I see that a lot of people have started joining in, and I believe people will keep joining in. So first of all, thank you so much, Mr. Keyur, for giving us your time and joining this particular show. So just to introduce everybody, the audience, and you more in brief about what is Beyond the Boardroom. So hi everybody. So my name is Mohini Singh, and I'm the co-founder of CXO Junction, which is basically a media house as well as a platform for the enterprise leaders to to come together, discuss the scenes of the digital world, the IT industry, and moreover, particularly or moreover, more of the industries. So we host our own prestigious award shows, magazines, print magazines, digital magazines, and lot of things in the marketing and PR space. So today we have recently launched this program, a show called Beyond the Boardroom, where the motive is to have a conversation with the industry leaders like yourself and understand we already know about your achievements, your accomplishments in the professional space, but we would love to know more about that professional space. How are you as a person? What are your interests, hobbies? And I think everybody comes with a lots of creativity, lots of hobbies, interests, and lots of contribution to the world. So that is the reason I'm excited to have a conversation with you. And so guys, we have Mr. Keyur Desai, who is the head IT from the Prince Pipes and Fittings, one of the leading India's largest manufacturing company. So, sir, I would like you to introduce yourself as well to the audience, and let's get started.
Sure. So first of all, Mohini, thank you so much for having me on your, I would say, new initiative. It's indeed unique, and it's a kind of a privilege to share uh, my whatever my learnings and my hobbies with you all. Uh, More than 23 years of experience into IT industry, and so that's more on the career path. But then on the personal side, I am a very simple and humble human being. I are fond of so I'm passionate about sports, music,
Okay.
and social work. So these
Okay.
are some which really motivates me, and reading and writing. So when I say reading, I love non-fiction books, and when I'm not doing anything, I am actually with my books, and I sometimes I do kind of love to pen down something, and so
Okay.
that's
Oh wow.
that's
Okay.
short and summarized part of me.
Sure. So, and which is the sports which you love the most or you enjoy?
Uh, like like a typical Indian, cricket has been my love. But then coming from a background where my father used to be a bodybuilder in his early, I would say, days of his youth.
Okay.
So in my earlier, so after my college, I also kind of went into bodybuilding for Mr. Baroda and Mr. Gujarat bodybuilding competition.
Okay. You yourself.
Yeah, and
Okay.
so the overall, I would say, passion for fitness started right from that age, just during my college days, and post that, because of the work pressure and because of the career prospects, couldn't focus more on the bodybuilding part. But then yes, cricket has been my love after that.
Wow, wow. That is the reason, this is the reason I want why we launched this program Beyond the Boardroom, because we would have never known otherwise about your bodybuilding, experience. So great to know that. And so initially when me and my team we were sitting around and we were discussing about, to launch the show, what will be the agenda and whom all we will invite and stuff. So you were already in my mind because I have, have whenever I had a conversation with you in our events and whenever we have met, so I already find you as one of my mentors. And when I saw your Instagram channel and I got to know about your passion for music and the harmonica which you play, So I was more fascinated and I was like कि अब तो करना ही है ये show आपके साथ, अब तो आपके साथ बात करनी ही है. And I will, love to know about that as well. कि like when have you started, showing your interest towards music, and what has been your experience so far with that? So yeah.
Absolutely. So right from childhood, music was something which always attracted me. So I tried my hands on harmonica in my early school days. Then I tried my hands on keyboard, tabla, and guitar. But then
Okay.
harmonica. So the current journey of harmonica I started almost a decade back. And so happened that so my father has been playing harmonica since more than now 6.5 decades now, more than 65 years. And after his retirement, he somehow kind of started losing in his interest in his passion. Just to encourage, I kind of prompted him that why don't you teach? And that's how the whole story started for me. And in that pursuit, I also really got engrossed into and got so passionate with this little magical instrument, I would say. And today it has become a part of my life. Whenever I feel stressed out, it's just say a few minutes of my harmonica performance, or maybe playing or practicing, and it just completely refreshes me. That's the best thing out of this passion.
I think like your father plays a very important role as a leader for you, as a mentor for you, because the two hobbies we have just spoken about, it has come from your father.
Yes.
So you are, very well following his path. So even personally, I have learned, like of course, my first hero is my father. And when I actually came from Gujarat to Mumbai after my schooling, for further studies here in Mumbai. So he is the one who has always made me to be independent, doing my own work alone, and living, staying independent across for everything. So yep. So talking again about this thing harmonica. So when you say that it's been decades like you have been playing this, what has been your biggest achievement or program which you have done so far?
Uh, there are so many instances I can kind of share, but out of them, one of the best moment for me has been so like I inherited a kind of some I would say small portion from my father. Likewise, my daughter also is learning harmonica with me.
I saw one picture.
Yeah, so whatever I have learned little bit, and I'm kind of trying to pass it on to her. And I remember a session where I, my father, and my daughter, we were invited to in one of our some inauguration session of a music this one. So there's a program, and it's an inauguration of that program where all three of us, all three generations, were invited to play together on the
Oh
same stage.
wow.
And
Wow.
we all three sharing the same stage, performing on stage together, the same song, and that was a moment which I would love to cherish in my life, and a part of my hobby. While I've started my own channels, YouTube channel, and social media handles of posting my harmonica videos, I keep posting all the three generation videos as well, which
Okay.
are Kal Aaj aur Kal.
Okay. Okay. And what's your YouTube channel name?
Uh,
Because I have not explored that yet.
yeah, so that's Keyur Desai Harmonica Melodies.
Okay, okay, okay. I think that must be a very goosebumping moment for you all three to be on the same stage. And sometimes we never thought of doing something like that, but when it happens, it's a magical thing. So
Absolutely.
yeah. So and talking about mentorship, who has been your the leading mentor who from whom you have learned so far?
So uh, I would say not one. There have been so many mentors. Maybe that may be a kind of little bit different approach, but that is how it has shaped me in my life to whatever I am today in my life. Starting from, of course, my parents. They have really helped me shaping me, and I've learned a lot when it comes to character building. My grandfather uh, and my or both my grandfathers, my Dadaji and my Nanaji, both have been my heroes when I used to be a kid. A lot,
Okay.
both were diverse personalities, and a lot to learn from both of them. And my grandfather, my Dadaji, used to tell me when I used to be a kid that always remember one thing, that if wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost. And that was so much ingrained in my belief system. And my Nanaji, he was a typical person who used to help others. He was a typical social worker. So while he used to run his own business and all, he used to focus a lot on the social work. So that has really helped me and inspired me as part of when growing as a kid. Uh, a little bit fast forward, I went into my bodybuilding as a hobby. My coach, my then coach, ex Mr. India, late Mr. Francis.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
so, so Francis sir, he in within 1 year he shaped me into a different personality altogether, and
Hmm.
managed to ensure that I was participating in Mr. Baroda and Mr. Gujarat bodybuilding competition, and I was one of the finalists. So
Okay.
it is generally not that easy to get into that level within a short span of 1 year. Uh, he taught me a lot of I would say leadership and being brave and bold. Uh, Fast forward in my professional career, I have so many mentors in my life, and uh, some people may think a little bit awkward, but I learned from my better half. I learned from my daughter as well. Uh, so you know, uh, for me, mentor is something which I get inspired, and I start learning from.
Sure. And I think today you are the mentor for so many people like me. So a lot of good things, you have learned from your father. So when they say that health is also one of the priorities, so I would like to ask you, um, how do you manage as a CXO, as an industry leader? You have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. Along with that, family, your passions, your hobbies. How do you manage all the things together? And what will be the one piece of advice you would like to give?
Uh, 30 to 45 minutes for your body. At least if you can spend an hour, that is worthwhile. Maybe I can share what I do is my day starts at 5:30 in the morning. Uh,
Okay.
right from that, it starts with a hot cup of water mixed with lemon and ginger, and maybe a little bit of black pepper. And post that, my 30 minutes walk, brisk walking, and uh, followed with yoga, and with meditation and deep breathing.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
helping me, getting into that mind and body uh, connection. Uh, Coming from that bodybuilding background and shifting to the walking and yoga, it's a kind of little bit of difficult transition, but I have kind of adapted over the years now.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, what I would like to know more about you is, I was just wondering, like your continuous efforts in the music side. So that this is a fact that the more older you get, the more the first thing which you keep on hold, or maybe you keep it as a last priority, is yourself as well as your any interest. But how do you keep it as still as one of the priorities?
Uh, I personally believe, whenever I speak to my family and my team, wherever it's possible to share, I always encourage people to pursue a hobby, minimum one hobby, just to ensure that it will keep your child alive within you. It will keep that learning curve alive within you, and it will keep that excitement alive within you. So, when just to give a small. Uh, when I'm traveling and if I hear a song which is something new and which it gets into your mind, when I go back home, I would love to try that on my little instrument. So that
Okay.
is kind of a child, like kind of a, so that's the child that stays alive within you. Apart
Awesome.
from that, as I mentioned from my Nanaji, which I what inspired me to get into the social work part of it. So that's one area which I personally feel that it's about kind of giving back to the society and whatever and in whatever way, big or small. If we can give back and if we can help the right people, I think that also gives you keeps you grounded and yeah, ensures that the humbleness within you stays alive.
Right, right. And this reminds me that you have been the, president at the Rotary Club. What are the causes you have been, been participating so far?
Uh, sure. So I have been a Rotarian more than a decade now, and over the years, in one way or the other, I could contribute in a little way into various different projects. So we have been into. So last year, when I was the president for my club, we came up with so many projects on mental wellness.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
so there's a lot of focus on, or I would say a lot of distress into this challenging world that we're living into, and that comes up with a lot of stress. So stress management and mental wellness is something one. Apart from that, a lot of blood donation camps, organ donation awareness campaigns, where we encourage you, I would say, individuals and the citizens to pledge to donate the body when they are
Okay.
no more.
Okay.
Likewise, a lot of environmental initiatives, right from tree plantations. Where I stay in Navi Mumbai, so a lot of focus on the green part of the society. Nowadays, since we are also into the major focus on the cyber crime, so a lot of cyber awareness sessions. I personally believe that cyber bullying is one of the area which really needs a lot of attention for the kids. I would say, especially for the kids who have the
Right.
smartphone and when they are when they are the victim of cyberbullying, they don't know what to do, and they get into a mode of depression at a very small and very tender age.
Right.
Apart from that, thalassemia is one area which right now we are really focusing on. We have kind of a pet. Within Navi Mumbai, we have initiated the project called and Thalassemia Now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's one area which we are focusing on to kind of eradicate thalassemia with lot of I would say awareness sessions for the youth and for the people who are actually getting into the married life before they get into married life. So there are a lot of ways it can be prevented.
Right, right, right. So these all are very, very serious issues where it's very important to pay attention to it. And when it comes to, cyber crimes with the youngsters, with the kids, and with the older people, it's very important to make them aware about these things are very happening very often. So yeah, um, before I have one more last section which is known as the rapid fire round. So before I jump on to that last segment of this program, the one question which I would like to personally ask you is, would you promise me that whenever we are meeting next, maybe in our CXO's meetup, would you be playing harmonica for us on this stage and let everybody know about it, how good you are at this?
Uh, of course, it will be my pleasure, and not 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 on the part that how good I am, but yes, I mean I can share what I've learned so far.
You are good at it. You have to trust me.
Thank you.
Okay, so yep, so let's start with the rapid fire round, and the main aim is that I will be asking you some quick options, and you have to choose it just one, or maybe it will be like you just have to answer in one word and quickly. Okay, so maybe a book that has changed your perspective of life.
The monk who sold the Ferrari.
Okay, if not harmonica, which instrument would you choose?
Guitar.
Dream travel destination.
Greece.
A song always lifts up your mood?
The Sholay tune, which Amitabh ji plays in the movie Sholay.
What motivates you in your tough time?
What motivates me? That's difficult. There are a lot of things that motivates me, but the fire to keep moving is
One word, okay.
okay. So the fire to keep moving. I mean, that's the only way.
One word to describe music.
Harmonica.
Favorite way to unwind after a long day.
Uh, s- there are multiple, but just one word. Spend time with my family.
Okay, I think that's it. And you won that, won this
Thank you.
round. So I'm so happy to have a conversation with you, and I hope that the audience also loves that. In case you wanna interact or say anything, we are open for that. Hi, people, if you can just message and ask anything you would like to ask, and this is the right time to we have all caught him up in this show. So let's. So what are your plans so far, like for this weekend?
For this weekend, a lot of activities, but then Sundays I generally keep half day for my Rotary, half day for my family. I'm
Okay.
a typical family man. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. Fair enough. I think that's it. This was a lovely conversation with you, sir, and I look forward to meeting you soon. And let's rock the industry together.
thank you so much, Mohini. And once again, thank you for having me on your show. And wish you all the best in this initiative, you and your entire team in this initiative. And yeah, thank you. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Good
Thank you.
day.
Bye.